You never know how lucky you'll be in love because life is unpredictable. Everyone, though, will find someone in the end. And just because you haven't found them yet doesn't mean they aren't out there. You might only fall in love 2 or 3 times in your life. Or maybe you'll be one half of that perfect for each other pair who's been together for a million years and make others cry with their cuteness. There could be major things on the horizon for people who are still interested in how astrology affects their love lives. According to your zodiac sign, here's how many times you'll fall in love in your life. Aries. Love is taken very seriously by Aries, and they never take it for granted. They believe that love is what makes the world go round, and once they taste it, they'll never be able to live without it. When they're in a relationship, they go all out and don't believe in making half-hearted attempts. Taurus. Tauruses are hopeless romantics, so they'll probably feel like they're falling in love with someone new every other day. They'll fall in love at least twice in their lives, once when they're young and naive, and once again when they're older, more mature, and ready to love again. Gemini. Geminis become overly enthusiastic and believe they can have it all before realizing they've had enough of love and their sugar rush is worn off. As a result, they're most likely to fall in love 4 times in their lives. They usually mean until they become bored when they say forever. Cancer. Cancerians will fall in love more than once in their lives, but they mustn't blame themselves for the failure of their previous relationships. They're deserving of great, long-lasting love, and they'll find it, but only after they learn to love themselves. Leo. Leo understands that being young is all about having fun and making memories. And even though they're aware that they're not ready to marry and have children at such a young age, they still believe in young love. As a result, they'll only fall in love once. Virgo. It's all about commitment for them when it comes to love. They aren't the type of people to give up easily on anything, including love. They already have a determined personality, so keeping their commitment to the person to whom they've dedicated their lives is simply another hurdle to overcome. Libra. Librans have a huge heart and a lot of love to share, but they still have a lot to learn. They may fall in love 3 times in their lifetime, but don't let that deter you from loving them. Once you've found love with a Libra, you've found it forever. Scorpio. They'll be unrestrained the first time, eager to open their heart to anyone who asks. They still have a broken heart the second time around. They realize the third time that love sometimes entails producing duplicates of your heart's key. Sagittarius. Sagittarians may deny it, but when things get too serious for them, they can be the ones to give up love forever. During their lifetime, they'll fall in love 4 times. And while each one will be more passionate and lasting than the previous, they'll need all of these loves in their lives. Capricorn. Capricorns don't sweat the minor stuff because they're always focused on the prize. In this case, falling in love with someone with whom they can envisage a future. They will fall in love once in their lifetime. Aquarius. Aquarius may have fantasized about falling in love and being in a relationship in the past, but the idea of articulating that fantasy was probably too terrifying for them to consider. In their lifespan, they'll fall in love 3 times. Pisces. Pisceans aren't exaggerating when they say they're hopeless romantics. They perceive the goodness and niceness in everyone and fall madly in love with anyone who knows their personality. A Piscean is prone to falling in love at first sight only once. There are no right or wrong ways to love someone, as long as you remember that love isn't about your spouse or yourself. It's about the 2 of you creating an incredible bond. Even if your first, second, or third relationship doesn't work out, or if you fall in love 4 times in your life, it's okay. Before you can love someone else, you may need to focus on loving yourself. Being receptive to love is a real thing. Fortunately, we discovered that the ancient art of astrology can assist us in unraveling its mysteries. Let us know what you think in the comments below.